Hello, in this video we're going to do some practice with atomic formulas in the parsing module. So here we have GC, so we ask, is that a predicate letter followed by a term? Big G is a predicate letter, little c is a name, so that is a predicate letter followed by a term, so that would be official notation. No parentheses, right? Parentheses only come with arrows and the double arrow, so it's fine. It shouldn't have parentheses. We have to break this down. If we check it, it's going to say it's incomplete. The way we break it down is by clicking not on the name, but on the predicate letter, and it breaks it down. So that's how that goes. Let's look at a few more. Let's do KX. So KX is big K a predicate letter? Yes, it's a big letter between A and O. Is X a name? No, names are little a through little h, but X is a variable. It's a little, all the other little letters are variables, and all the variables are terms. So you have a predicate letter followed by a term, so that's official notation. We click on the K. It's correct, we're done. We don't have to click on the X. Let's look at some more. So IX, so this is a variable and then another variable. That's just not well formed, so we'll say that. IG, well, we have a term, a variable in particular, and then a predicate letter, but that's the wrong order, not well formed. Good to go. And let's look at just three or four more. One more, quite maybe a few more than that. Okay, so is this official, informal, or not well formed? Well, we have negation, big F, little a. So big F, little a, no problem, that's a predicate letter followed by a name, and then you put the negation on the front of it. So if we break this down, first we say it's a negation of FA, and then FA breaks down into the A. So that's good, it's official notation. No parentheses, right, because we don't have any parenthesis introducing symbols, and so we're good to go. How about F not Y? So this is not well formed because the negation is in the wrong place. That big F, that's a predicate letter, and the only thing that can come after a predicate letter is a term, so a name or a variable, and the negation sign is not a name or a variable, so that's not well formed. For the negation to go anywhere, it would have to go before the F in the problem, like in the problem we just saw. Parenthesis, GX parenthesis. Well, so the GX is fine, that's good. It's a predicate letter followed by a variable, but where did the parentheses come from? They didn't come from anywhere. The only way you can get parentheses is by adding a conditional or a and or an or biconditional. We haven't added any of those, so it's not well formed. And how about this? If FA, then GB. Well, FA is fine. And GB is fine. Those are both formulas. We have a predicate letters followed by names, and we put an arrow in between them. So that's fine. Arrows can go in between them to make a conditional sentence. So if Alfred is a frog, then Bob is green. So we break down each of those. Our tree is done. Official, informal, or not well formed. It's definitely not well formed, so it's official or informal. Well, the conditional gives us parentheses, and we've dropped them, so that makes this informal. And let's do just one more. Not, parenthesis, not FX and GB. Okay, well, we have a negation of something, so if the something is a formula, then the whole thing's a formula. We have an and inside, so if what is on the either side of the and is a formula, then we're good to go. So GB, that's fine, predicate letter followed by a name. On the left, we have negation FX. Well, is FX a formula? Yes, and so the whole thing is. So it breaks down like this. That's the negation of a conjunction. This is a conjunction. This is an atomic predication, so we click on the predicate letter. This is a negation, and this is a predicate letter. So there we go. And in this case, what do we think? Is it official or informal? It's official because we have one conjunction and one pair of parentheses. The negations don't add any pairs of parentheses, so we have the right number of parentheses. It's official. Okay, so that's how parsing works with these new atomic formulas.